Hello again. Welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Oakley. Sorry about the slight delay. It took me multiple attempts to open the Hangout, but I'm here now. I'm here now to guide us in an open-ended discussion about humor. We're going to talk about what tickles your funny bone. What makes you laugh? What makes you giggle? You will probably learn some new vocabulary if you join us, and you can practice your English. Of course, I'll give you feedback and open-ended discussion class, so feel free, anyone, come on in and join the discussion to practice your practical conversational English. Hello, Heidi.
Hello, nice to see you again.
As always. Okay, and also Moham is with us. Hello, Moham.
Hello, Oakley.
Hi there. Okay, so let's start. Heidi, what tickles your funny bone? What kind of humor or comedy most appeals to you?
If I can see that the person is trying to laugh me, I don't laugh under that case. So
Okay. If the person is trying to make me laugh.
Make me laugh, yeah.
All right. Someone's trying to make you laugh, then it's not funny. Well, okay, that's interesting.
But if I can see it's his intention, I don't want to laugh.
Okay. That's interesting. So, what does that mean? So if that's the case, then you're probably not amused by comedy movies or comedy shows or stand-up comedians, because that's obviously the point, is to try to make you laugh.
I don't like Mr. B or.
Yeah, really? Okay. I laugh at Mr. Bean just because of the way he looks.
I like a little sarcastic jokes.
Ah, sarcasm, indeed. Okay.
I laugh a little.
Okay. There's an expression, sarcasm is the lowest form of humor. It's an expression that I don't agree with. I actually enjoy sarcasm as well. I totally disagree. I think people can be very witty when they're sarcastic. Witty. What does witty mean? Do you know? Heidi, what does witty really mean?
Witty. Wit.
Yeah.
Mix a little intelligence.
Exactly. Funny and intelligent at the same time. Both. That's right. Is to be witty. He's a very witty person. Right. It's an adjective to describe somebody who's both smart and humorous. Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay, let me quickly welcome Xingyu, who's a ghost or something. Xingyu, what are you doing? What is that?
Hi.
Hi. Why are we looking at your sheets?
Oh.
Oh, there you are. All right.
Oh.
Great. I was nervous that you had become a ghost. Woo!
I'm a human.
You're a human. Oh, that's a relief. Okay. Xingyu, regarding your question you texted to me, sure, I can give you the rest of the answers for the weather vocabulary class. Send me a message. All right? You guys can always contact me, through Verbling if you really have a question or concern or something like that. You want the remaining answers to a worksheet we're doing? No problem. Just reach out and touch me. No problem. Xingyu, I'm going to come back to you in just a second. Moham, how about you? What kind of comedy most appeals to you? Or what kind of humor?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I like sarcastic humor. I like shows that contains not 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 stupid jokes, like jokes like I like Family Guy, Simpsons maybe, but I like more the Family Guy because it contains like Peter is just a very funny character. He's always lazy and
Hmm.
I think he's the smartest person on the planet Earth. Yeah, so it's always
uh,
fun watching him.
yeah, okay. The Family Guy is, of course, an animated cartoon, animated uh, animated situation comedy or sitcom. We often say sitcom for short, but sitcom, of course, stands for situation comedy. The characters are in some kind of a situation, some kind of problem, and they have to figure their way out of it. So this is called a situation comedy. Family Guy. Family Guy, of course, is very exaggerated uh, and is very sarcastic and also uses a lot of oh, ugh, I I forgot the word when they kind of mock other movies or TV shows or they spoof other movies or uh, oh my I can never remember that word when I have to. It'll come to me. All right, it'll come to me in a minute. When you do a comedy, definitely as a sarcastic representation of another movie or show or person, you spoof them. That's the more informal. There's a more formal word, which I
Yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs about other shows. They always make fun of
right.
them.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Absolutely. Uh, okay. Zingyu, how about you? What kind of comedy or humor appeals to you?
I'm
Do you
a
like?
teacher. I often make some jokes for my students. When
Okay.
I talk,
Yeah.
when I talk too much about the lessons, then I will make some jokes, made
Okay.
them laughing.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, what kind of jokes? Do you tell corny jokes to your students? Do you know what corny jokes are?
Mm, I don't know. Cody
You don't know?
jokes.
Corny jokes. Corny jokes are basically very simple jokes. They're jokes that children would tell to each other. They're kind of goofy. As adults, we might hear the joke and go, "Oh,
Mm,
okay." I'll try to give you an example, Zingyo. Um, why was 6 afraid of 7? Zingyo?
Six,
Why was 6
seven,
afraid of 7?
six afraid. uh,
That's not the joke. You're supposed to say why. Okay, because 7, 8,
8,
9.
9.
Thank you, Heidi. Yeah, 7, 8, 9. Ha ha ha. Okay, this is both a corny joke. Um, it's very corny, goofy, silly joke. It's very corny joke. It's also a kind of joke called a pun. All right, a pun is when is wordplay because the number 8 sounds exactly like the past tense of eat. We can we use double meaning there to create possibly two meanings. That's a pun, basically, when we use words that have two meanings, so the sentence can mean two different things. That's both a pun and an extremely silly, corny joke. So do you tell corny jokes to your students?
uh, some students are playing video games in my class.
Yeah.
I often I often make fun of them.
Oh, you make fun of your students. Hmm. Yeah, really? Okay. I don't know about that one.
I I only want to make them focus on their study.
Right. Okay. I see.
Uh, when
Okay.
I do nonsense, the other students will laugh loudly.
Okay. Really? Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Mm.
All right. Different question.
Uh,
Zingyo, have you ever been to a comedy show with a comedian on stage and you're there sitting in a seat or sitting at a
in
table at a
my
seat?
in my college, I often perform some programs on the stage.
Did you now? Is that right?
Mm.
Okay.
Yes,
Did
yes.
you,
Uh,
all right, you performed like small plays? Okay. Is that what you did? A comedy skit? A comedy skit is like a small play you see on a show like Saturday Night Live. They're that's what that show is, a series of comedy skits. Little
mm.
short 3, 4, 5 minute presentations.
Yes,
That,
yes, yes.
okay, all right. Okay.
I I'm I played co comedy skirts on the big stage. Uh, there are there were there were 2,000
Really?
audience
So you're famous.
audience. Oh, uh,
Fine.
when I was college, I was very famous.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll send you the last answers to last class, but you have to send me your autograph. Okay? And by the way,
Yeah.
it's comedy skits, not comedy skirts. Yeah, that's not right.
Comedy skirts.
That's comedy skirts. Skits. Skits.
Oh,
Skit. A skit.
comedy skits. Comedy skits.
Right. A
Skit.
skit is a short presentation like a short
Skit.
play. A skit
Skits.
doesn't have to be
Not
comedy, but
not
they
a
often
skirt.
are.
Oh, skits.
Not a
Skits.
skirt. Definitely
Oh,
not a skirt.
my bad pronunciation.
Okay. No problem. Uh,
A lot of teachers in Wobbling notice my bad pronunciation.
no way. Whoa, there's sarcasm. No way.
Uh, yeah, yeah.
This is me
Uh,
being sarcastic.
some
Okay.
teacher in the Wobbling told me you should pay pay more money in the Wobbling. You will be good.
Okay. Very good. All right. Let me talk to Heidi for a minute. You're too funny. I can't handle you. Uh, Heidi. Heidi, have you ever? All right. I don't. Maybe you wouldn't because you don't really enjoy when people are trying to make you laugh. But have you ever been to a live comedy show?
Yes,
Or
yes, yes.
yes?
Mm.
Really? Tell me a little about it, please.
In Japan, traditional what say joke teller.
Okay.
For
Well, okay. Might be a stand-up comedian.
yeah,
Is
that's
that what you mean?
two,
A
two
stand-up
people
comedian.
stand up
Okay.
with microphone.
All
They
right.
talk to each other some funny things.
Ah. Okay. Often when you have this a team of stand-up comedians, I don't know if it's true or not, but maybe it's true. Very often one guy is called the straight man. Uh, he's the straight man. He acts like normal, or he says normal things, and the other guy says the funny things.
Yes, yes.
The other guy says the punchlines.
Yeah, combination.
That's right.
One person is a little silly, and one person is a little intelligent.
Right. The intelligent guy is the straight man, and the other guy is the comedy guy. He gives the punchlines usually.
Yes.
Punchline. Boom. Punchline means the funny part of a joke is the last part that's supposed to be funny. Right. Okay. So you went to one of these shows, or you've been before?
Yes. Twice or 3 times we went there.
Okay. 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really say twice or 3 times. 2 or 3 times. Okay. Did you enjoy these programs?
Yeah, I enjoyed it very much.
Okay. Have you ever had a comedian? Did any of them ever talk to the audience?
What kind of?
Did any idea? I'm asking if any of these live comedy shows, if the comedian on stage talked to the audience.
Yes, sometimes.
Yeah, that can make you nervous.
Children are quite noisy in front of the stage, so sometimes they say something to children.
Oh, okay. Right. I've been to quite a few comedy shows, both in the United States and here in the Philippines. I get a little nervous when the comedian starts talking to people in the audience. Don't pick me. Don't pick me. Don't pick me. But they always do. They always do pick me. I don't know. I don't know. Am I special mutant looking?
Or maybe you are whispering too loudly.
Maybe they see my lips moving. Don't pick me. Right. Maybe. Okay. I want to welcome Max. Hey, Max. Welcome to the party.
Hello again.
Hello again. Welcome to the class. All right. I'll talk to you in just a minute. Moham, have you ever been to a live comedy show?
No, I don't think so. I can't remember anything right now. But with my headaches, even if I've been to a live comedy, I won't remember it right now.
Okay. Do you like stand-up comedy?
Yeah. I used to watch to a guy, I can't remember his name right now. He died, I think, of lung cancer 2 years ago. He's a very famous one. He's like old. I think he's the most famous guy who do stand-up comedy.
Really old? Like Don Rickles or?
He's like 70 or 65. He's like
not that old.
atheist or something.
Remember? Does anybody? Do you remember George Burns? He was a comedian who lived to be like 100 years old, and he was still doing comedy. He's passed away now, but you gotta respect that. That he's got something going on. 100 years old, you're still on stage doing comedy.
Dropping jokes.
That's crazy. That's wild. Yeah. Okay. Who's your favorite stand-up comedian of all time?
It was this guy, but I just can't remember his name right now.
Okay.
He's like an atheist.
Sure. Was it George Carlin?
I think, yeah. I guess so.
Yeah, this is mine too.
Is it?
True.
George Carlin is very famous in Russia. Why? I don't know, but a lot of my Russian students know about George Carlin. Why is that?
I think because he's like so hardcore.
Yeah. He doesn't pull any punches. Okay? He doesn't try to say anything nicely.
What was his name again?
George Carlin? I'll type it in the chat box. I also love George Carlin. He's awesome. Yeah, he takes the most essential points about society and human.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Just really makes humanity look like idiots. We are. George Carlin puts human beings in their place. Really. Don't get too big for your britches. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, he was great. He was.
I think he might be more appealing in Russia because he's like his comedy most of his comedy is about atheist stuff. So and like Russia, most of the Russian people, I don't know, it's
Yeah,
like communist
he's not
community.
afraid. He's not afraid to talk about anything. He'll talk about religion, sexuality, politics, you name it. He'll go straight for it. He doesn't try to be delicate in any way. Exactly. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Zinyo. We take it back to Zinyo here. Zinyo.
Hi, teacher.
Hi
My
again.
daughter is calling me to have lunch. I
Oh,
take a break.
okay. All right. Enjoy your lunch. Okay. He's going to have lunch. I'll be going to have lunch in about 33 minutes. Max. You like, obviously you like George Carlin. You like stand-up comedy.
I don't. Sometimes I'm enjoying this, but not so frequently.
Okay.
Do you know some Russian comedian guys? I'm just curious.
No, I didn't know Russia had any.
Okay.
Me being sarcastic again. Sarcasm. Okay, I'm being sarcastic. First of all, English. Sometimes you said sometimes I am enjoying. It should be because it's kind of a regular state enjoyment.
Just I enjoy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Sometimes I
Okay.
enjoy. Okay. How about movies? Do you like comedy movies, Max?
I don't know. Well, in Russia, we have some kind of phrase. Who was in the military? Who this guy doesn't laugh in circle? Circus. Circus. I don't know. This doesn't make sense.
No, you lost me there.
Okay. Who was in the at the military? This
Okay,
is
someone who
you understand, yeah?
previously in the
Soldier,
military.
Marine. Okay.
Uh-huh.
This is guy doesn't laugh at circle.
He does
Or
not
when
laugh.
he in circle in maybe when he's watching movie. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So he's a very serious ex-military.
Maybe.
Doesn't laugh at a circle. I don't know why you're saying circle. I don't get it.
Circle. It's like chapiteau. Chapiteau cirque. Chapiteau cirque.
Like
Cirque.
Gus?
Circus. I don't know.
I don't know.
Circus. Yeah, circus.
Circus. Wow.
Uh,
Okay. Okay.
It's hard word for me to pronounce. In
Circus.
Russian we call it cirque.
Okay.
Circus.
Yeah, that's it. Circus. Okay. Well, okay. In other language, Cirque du Soleil, you may have heard of. Very famous, world famous, internationally famous circus. The Cirque du Soleil. It is Cirque in many languages: Russian, French, maybe Spanish.
I think I gave you a link in a Russian comedy show in English. I don't know. You watch it or not?
I think so. I mean, I have seen it. I do remember watching it. Was that link from you? Yeah, I kind of remember it.
I forget about it, what happened, but I don't know. Okay.
Okay. The circus. All right, the circus has clowns. Are clowns funny, Max? Or are they just stupid? Okay. Let me ask Heidi. Are clowns funny or scary?
I don't think so. Last year, 2 years ago, this community, every year, summer season, this community holds some summer festival. Then they invited clown here.
Yeah.
That time, my nephew came back from Germany. He cried.
Yeah, many children, many adults actually, are afraid of clowns. They think
Yeah.
clowns are scary. I don't really get it. It seems kind of
Are they
dumb.
like scary? Find them like they are just funny and stupid.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people find clowns scary. They really do. It's kind of a widespread thing. I don't know. I don't really get it, but okay. Especially children. You're absolutely right. Heidi, do you have the concept in Japan of the class clown? Have you ever heard that before?
Yes, maybe a funny person in the class.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. The class clown is exactly somebody who's kind of silly. The funniest person in the class, usually in America anyway. They always sit in the back of the class and make jokes as the class goes along. Okay. Yeah, I also don't find clowns funny because that kind of humor, of course, they don't usually speak. They usually just, swat each other on the head and fall down and, throw a bucket of water that ends up being paper. Anyway, that
Many cases, his score, that kind of people score is not good. So other classmates are likely looking down the person. So I dislike that.
I have to confess, I was definitely a class clown. Just no question. I can't deny it. Yeah. In any case, that kind of humor that clowns do, actual clowns with the nose and the hair and the big shoes and all that. That kind of humor is called slapstick, and although it does appeal to some people, it definitely does not appeal to
Yeah,
a lot of people. It's kind of goofy.
make people laugh, and discrimination is very close.
Yeah. Many. I'll tell you, in the Philippines, taking it back to comedy movies, I want to bring it back there. They basically, there's only three kinds of movies here. That's it. There is the comedy movie, the romantic drama movie, and horror movies. That's it in the Philippines. They do make movies. They frequently have movies here, Filipino made, all Filipino actors, Tagalog language. But the comedy movies, I hate them. They're so slapstick. They remind me of like 1940s American movies, like with the Three Stooges or movies like that, all slapstick comedy. Max, I tried to click on that. I did open that link, but I can't actually open the video. It won't allow me to, for some
Yes,
reason.
the same for me.
Yeah, we're not allowed. We're not allowed to learn the secrets of Russian humor.
Okay, I try find it at YouTube.
State
Okay.
secret. Putin does not want us to understand Russian humor. It will bring down their civilization. We're not allowed to know. Okay, more sarcasm. Well, that's weird. Anyway, okay, Heidi, back to you. Back to movies. Are there any comedy movies that you have particularly enjoyed?
For example, there's some good movie. It had a big hit. Then after that, someone make parody. I like that.
Parody, that's the word I was looking for earlier. Thank you. I hate that when I can't think of a word, especially when it's a topic-related word and I can't remember. Yeah, we were talking about Family Guy, and Family Guy parodies many other parodies, people and movies, and thank you. So you like parody movies? Really?
Yeah, yeah. And even some people, some person mimic the very famous singer or actor, like parody. I like that.
Ah, right. Exactly. Very good. That's parody. Ah, okay. Sometimes Americans love to parody horror movies. Sometimes. Uh, I watched a stupid parody movie actually yesterday, or the day before.
Like some zombie walking down the street.
Like what?
Like some zombies walking down the street.
Yeah, zombies, of course. Frankly, I am sick of zombies. I've had it up to here with zombies. Zombie this, zombie that.
Please kill me. I'm a zombie.
Yeah, I'm so sick of zombies. I can't even express to you. I wish they'd get rid of the zombies. Okay. Well, it opened that time, Max. Of course, I can't watch it right now, but it opened that time. I'll check it out after class. Okay. Mulham, how about you? What are some of your favorite comedy movies?
I can remember on the top of my head, Yes Man, which was great. There's Knocked Up. There is the Ratatouille, which is an animation movie.
What? Oh, wait a
Yeah, I
minute.
think those.
Time out. Yes Man, I know. I've seen that before. It's pretty funny. What was the second one?
The second one, it's the one
Animated?
before the Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's Knocked Up too. The second one was Knocked Up.
Okay.
It won an award or something when it was first released at 2007. Knocked Up. It's great. You need to watch this one. It's really great. It has a good storyline, and most of the jokes that they crack in the movie are good.
Okay, what is it again? Can you type it in the
Knocked Up. Knocked Up. It's like
Knocked
being
Up.
pregnant.
Pregnant. Okay, I got it. Knocked up.
Knocked
Oh,
Up.
okay. Really? Okay. I think
It's
I've
great.
heard of it. I'm not sure if I've seen that, if I've heard of it, or what.
The
Okay.
the
Seems
the
familiar.
pathologist is Seth Rogen. He's just like he's always he looks funny. Even his looks, yeah, it's funny.
Okay.
So he's very good actor, especially in comedy.
Okay. Oh, I have seen that movie. I remember that movie. Oh, that's right. He's sort of a reluctant father, and they sort of decide to get together, but they're not too
Yeah,
enthusiastic about the whole idea. I remember that one. I've seen that one. Some people, I have to tell you, Mohammed, some people in the United States absolutely hate Seth Rogen and Seth Rogen movies. They can't stand him. Really, it's very common.
really? Why is
Well,
that?
yeah, I don't know. 'Cause they don't like his movies. They think his movies are stupid, and catering to. He does have some terrible movies, to be honest. He has some good movies too. I agree. Knocked Up was
Yeah,
kind of funny.
actually, I haven't
There's,
seen like all his movies. I've just seen, I think, this one and maybe another movie before. So I can't judge. I think I might not like him if I've seen more of him. I don't know.
yeah, he has a lot of movies. That's the other thing why American public hates him is because he makes another movie comes out every 2 months. Oh, new Seth Rogen movie. Okay, it's like he's on a production line stamping out movie, movie.
So he has
Um,
a lot of cheap movies then.
Precisely. Do you know about the controversy about his latest release? You must know
Movie?
about this. Yeah, you must have heard about this. The
Mm,
movie the Seth Rogen movie that was released, comedy movie about two, I guess they're reporters. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, two reporters, American, and they're sent to North Korea to interview the president of North Korea, and they're actually secretly sent by the
The interview. I didn't know that the interview. I didn't know that he's the betrogenist in that movie.
Yeah, that's a totally Seth Rogen project. I think he produced it, as a matter of fact. But anyway, he stars in it for sure. Yeah, that was.
But there's some movies that I just don't get the humor in them. That's in them, like Pink Panther, the first one and the second one. Are just.
Oh, I love those movies.
I think most people love them. I'm just the only one who didn't get the humor in them. I don't know why. I just feel the main actors just looks so stupid. Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, I like stupid comedy. I'm a big fan of totally stupid comedy. And nonsense comedy, like sort of existential, goofy comedy. I love Monty Python, for example. I'm a huge fan. I love it. It's just silly nonsense, but it makes me belly laugh. I laugh uncontrollably when I watch Monty Python movies. What's that?
Have you seen the interview? No, not yet.
Have I seen the interview? No, I haven't. Have you?
No.
Are you going to?
So far, no.
Yeah, that's kind of my take. Is if I can see it for free, I will. I'm this much interested, but I've basically heard it's a horribly stupid movie, but it's kind of
What's
funny.
The sketch comedy show? The Monty Python. Or
Like
sketchy.
Monty Python, like Saturday Night Live is a sketch kind of. Oh, earlier Zinyu and I were talking about comedy skits. We can also say comedy sketches. A comedy sketch, a short act, skit, sketch, same thing, really. So yeah, Monty Python used to have a sketch comedy show, and they also had several movies. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Life of Brian, The Meaning of Life. A Fish Called Wanda was not really Monty Python. It just had everyone from Monty Python in it. A weird movie called Brazil, if you ever get a chance to see that, also had a bunch of Monty Python guys in it. It's a weird movie. Dark comedy. Very dark comedy. Yeah, those are great movies, all of those. Max, how about you? Do you have any favorite comedy movies?
Muhammad mentioned this. This is Yes Man. It's really
Yes, man.
nice movie.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Okay. You ever seen
Maybe
Monty
Russia-
Python?
Yeah, Russian comedy movie, but I think you didn't watch them.
Okay.
You
All right.
never.
Probably not. You're probably right. I have a question.
I remember some title was Red something, and it's a spaceship. Inside of spaceship, there are 3 or 4 people. Then robot, one robot, he's like a housekeeper.
Yeah.
You know that? Very cheap robot.
Red something? Red Planet?
Red, I forgot the title.
Okay.
The name of spaceship.
Okay. Are you talking about a parody movie?
Yeah, no, it's a comedy.
Comedy show?
Yes, every week I saw that comedy.
Oh.
Maybe from America.
Is it animated or?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that. Or it's not coming to me right now. I don't know. Okay. I have a question for you. Which is better? Which is funnier? Heidi, American humor or British humor? Can you compare them?
British.
British. I actually agree with you, but why do you say that?
Yeah, sometimes I see the British comedy. It's quite fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Before you said, I forgot the title.
Monty Python.
Yes, yes, yes.
Very British.
Yeah.
Yeah, they crack me up. Did you ever see a show which was on BBC? There's a lot of good. BBC actually has some good, funny comedy shows, really, or they have in the past. I don't know about now, but have you ever seen a show called Fawlty Towers? It's about a hotel.
Mm.
It stars John Cleese, who's one of the main players for Monty Python. He's the owner of this small hotel somewhere in England by the ocean, whatever. I don't know. It's just so funny. That guy is ridiculous. Anyway, you might want to check it out on YouTube or something. Funny show.
I will. Okay, I have about the Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Okay.
Yeah. I thought that I have heard once that he has like a depression or something like that. Is that true? Have you ever heard of that?
I have heard that. I don't remember where or how. I really don't pay too much attention to all that kind of stuff, but I did see that he.
Neither do I actually. But like he's one of the best comedy He's one of the best comedy actors, and then he has depression. It's just so like it was so weird.
Well, of course, this year we lost another comedy great, or many people consider him to be a comedic genius, and that was Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Right. Who obviously was very depressed. Robin Williams later in life, frankly, I didn't really enjoy his movies, but I thought he was the funniest when he was, I don't know, back in the 80s, maybe after Mork and Mindy, when he was doing a lot of stand-up comedy. He was great. He was great because he was entirely unpredictable. He would go on talk shows and you just didn't know what he was going to do. He would do crazy stuff. He'd go out in the audience and start juggling people's hats or whatever. He was just completely off the wall. Anyway, I liked Robin Williams. Okay.
Just some guys like Jim Carrey or Robin Williams, they are just an amazing actors because even though they are like depressed or something like that, they could put the mask of like happiness, and they just went on acting like there's nothing going on in their lives. So it's just I'm just amazed
Yeah.
about how good they can act.
I'm amazed at what a contortionist John Carrey is. Do you know what a contortionist is?
No, not.
Whoops, I spelled that wrong. Oops. It should be a space contortionist, not a contortionist. 2 words, just the article, contortionist. Contortionist is a person who can move their body in very unexpected, weird angles and do like somebody who does yoga, a very practiced yoga aficionado would be a contortionist. They can move their bodies. You know, a lot of his humor is actually physical because he does the weirdest, craziest things with his body and his facial expressions, of course. Incredibly goofy. Actually, I want to ask you another one. I want to ask you, controversial, as far as is he funny or is he not funny? Some people really love him. Some people really hate him. Another one is also a lot of comedy movies. Happy Gilmore, Click, Adam Sandler. What do you think of Adam Sandler? Max, do you know who Adam Sandler is?
I don't know.
No idea? Okay.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore, I think, is a very funny movie. Click, not so much. He has some very funny movies and some, kind of like Seth Rogen. Heidi, do you know Adam Sandler? He was very big in the 90s and early 2000s.
No, I don't know.
No idea, really? Okay. Moam, do you know who Adam Sandler is? He's actually behind a lot of now he directs and produces.
Yeah, I know him. Of course, his my friend loved this particular author very much. So he has told me a lot about his movies, and he always encouraged me to watch more of his movies. But honestly, I have just seen, I think, 5 movies of his, nothing more. And I just can't remember the names of the movies that I have seen. But
Yeah.
there's another guy that looks very similar to him. Another actor. He stars in comedy too. I can't remember his name. The other guy is the one who I like, who I love.
Okay. Another comedian I really like now is the guy whose name I cannot pronounce because it's like I don't know, Jan Sigurd, or he has some Greek name, Slugeti, I don't know. I can never say his name. He's the crazy guy in the movies, Hangover movies. You guys, maybe you've heard of the Hangover movies. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I've seen the first one.
You've seen the first one? All right. You know the
Yeah.
crazy guy, the curly-haired guy, kind of chubby.
Yeah, but I don't know his name actually.
Well, nobody knows his name. Even Hollywood people that talk about Hollywood actors don't know his name because his name isn't. He's one. I have to admit, I find this very impressive. He's a Hollywood actor, famous comedian, and he has an unpronounceable name, but he's never changed his name for Hollywood. So he has this crazy long name. I don't know why. I find that quite admirable and a little bit funny. Because, of course, most of these guys, it's not their Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler. That's not their real name. They want to say something pronounceable and memorable, but not this guy. He's kind of off the wall. He's very funny. He's done weird things like these little YouTube skits with like Justin Bieber. It's so funny. He's like a mental case. I wish I could remember his name, but.
And he's always in for when there's weeds or something like that. He's always he's the soul of the party.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, he's kind of a lunatic. He's yeah, like
his name is Zach Gelfang. It's something like that.
Yeah,
He's
good pronunciation exercise. It's impossible to actually say his name. Okay. We're talking about humor. Let me ask you, are you any good at telling a joke, Heidi?
Joke?
Can you tell a joke?
What kind of joke?
I don't know. A dirty joke, a pun, a silly joke, a corny joke. Are you good at telling jokes to your friends or your husband or other people?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, really? Okay. But the big challenge, can you tell a joke in English? This is one of the most difficult things to do in English. This is very high-level English, telling a joke.
Yeah, I already forgot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the guy's name, Zach Galifianakis. Yeah, that's very Greek. Anyway, yeah, it's very difficult to tell a joke in English because you need intonation, timing. Of course, you've got to get the vocabulary and sentence structure right or it won't make sense. very high level English. I'm very impressed when I hear language students telling a joke in English. It's actually very impressive because it's high level stuff. Mulham, how about you? Are you good at telling a joke? Some people are, some people aren't.
Yeah, but I think I'm better with like sarcasm more than telling a joke.
Okay.
Because
All right.
I love sarcasm more. Like even in English, I guess I might be not that good, but I can't like do sarcasm. It's easier because there's no intonation. You just need to look serious, and then yeah, it's easier to be sarcastic than to tell a joke.
Yeah. Probably it takes less kind of planned. You can be sarcastic on the cuff as a reaction. It's more common. I disagree slightly with you, though. There is a little bit of intonation involved in sarcasm. Not so much timing. That's the thing that's different. You don't have to worry about timing with sarcasm, but there is intonation. Oh, yeah, you're a great dancer. Really, you are. Those highs and lows. Really, you should go on America's Top Talent. You've got serious moves there. Okay, there's exaggerated vowel sounds, and there is an intonation you have to use for sarcasm. Max, are you good at telling jokes?
I think so, but in Russian, of course.
In Russian. Okay.
Yeah. In Russian, we some kind of classificate jokes like thick and
Okay. Classification.
thin and thick. Yeah,
Thin and
thin
thick? What
and thick. Yeah,
Interesting.
but I don't know how to explain.
Try.
Thin, it's
I've
like
never heard that.
thin. It's like very, very hard for comprehension. This joke. It's like I don't know. But thick, it's like you just say you are a stupid person. It's like very straightforward.
Straightforward.
Straightforward, yeah. I mean.
Okay, and a thin joke is more subtle. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Subtle, hard to understand. Subtle humor actually is a very common collocation. So, yeah, okay, straightforward. Do you have different kinds of jokes? Do you have blonde jokes?
Blind jokes about
Blondes?
woman with this.
Usually
blonde.
women with blonde hair. That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Some kind of
blonde jokes. Lawyer jokes about lawyers.
lies. Lie and lie, the same things. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Americans, there's just a whole genre of jokes about blondes. There's a whole genre of jokes about lawyers. There's a whole genre of put-down jokes. Your mama's so fat, you're so fat, and okay, your mama's so fat when she sits around the house, she actually sits around the house. Stupid things like that.
Yeah, really stupid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put down. Those are put down jokes. Your mama's so short. Your mama's so short that she.
I think
she
it's
works as a model for trophies. Whatever.
These children do it a lot. I think.
Put down jokes.
Yeah.
You know, well, maybe in Russia and America, everyone. I may do it at work because I'm bored. Trade put down jokes with my best friend at work just because I'm bored. That would be very common.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, all comedy aside, it is so time for me to have lunch. I am starving, so I'm going to bid you all adieu. And see ya, well, after lunch. See ya in an hour or so.
Hour.
Yeah, I'll be back in an hour. Bye for now. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Molam. Thank you, Max.